your bank report. Gone are the days we use check. Majority of us don't use check again to trace our transaction in the bank. But we are using what? Transfer. Most of us don't do bank reconciliation. And if you don't do bank reconciliation, how will you know the transaction that comes into your bank account and goes out? You can only know this through your bank report. The same way you record the transaction on cash book is the same way you will record your transaction on your bank report. Yes, people transfer money into your account. Why not extract the information and keep it on your jotter? And the one you transfer to, the name of the person, the purpose of the money, and the date, so that at the end of the month you'll be able to keep the database of all the inflow and outflow, and you'll be able to identify the bank charges. This will enable you to know if your bank is overcharging you or undercharging you. If you don't do bank reconciliation, you can never get your account record right. It is compulsory for most of us that are using online transfer for our transaction, to track the record. Don't wait for your bank statement. What is bank reconciliation? Bank reconciliation is the process of cross-checking your cash book, your bank report with the statement from your bank. The difference will show what the bank charge on your account, and it enables you to do your audit, what we call bank charges audit, if actually what they have charged on your account is right or wrong. Well, that's for bank report. Your purchase day book. There's no entrepreneur that will not do procurement of one thing or the other, either cash or credit. It is always good for you to have a record of all your transactions that you procure, and that is why, despite the fact you have it written down that I bought 200 naira worth of diesel, 1000 naira worth of petrol, for what? Where is the receipt? Collection of receipt for all transactions is very necessary. Yes, there are some transactions that you may not get direct receipts from the customers, but you must have a record where you put in the figure, and that record is called petty cash vouchers. As an entrepreneur, you need various vouchers to keep record, not for today, but for future usage. Your purchases day book will show us what you purchase on daily basis, which at the end of the month you'll be able to know the total procurement that comes into your organization. Leaving your purchases day book, sales day book, either credit sales or cash sales. We need to know who you sold your goods to, what quantity bought, how much did you buy, how much did they buy, did you give them discounts or what? All this needs to be do what? You need to do the same. And to every sales you make, you must issue out receipt, because every sales you issue out receipt to confirm that payment is made to you, and because it is that receipt that will reflect on your cash book or on your bank report. Having that, you need a petty cash voucher as an entrepreneur. It's not every expenses you just pick from your pocket and spend. There must be reason for spending it. Yes, you take Okada, you take Keke Marua. At the end of the day, you should be able to analyze how much you spent on petty cash. How much did you buy? How many voucher? What is the worth of the recharge card you purchase on daily basis? You can't get a receipt from them, but you can have it on your petty cash voucher. Moving ahead, having all these books in place give you a very good fundamental principle to have your ledger, because in accounting there is what we call individual ledger, general ledger, and we have journal books. This is what we call accounting for non-accountants. These are fundamental things you need to know as an accountant. As an entrepreneur that wants to keep record. Let's be keeping our record for our transaction. It is very, very important. It is very, very necessary. For more details about this accounting for non-accountants, watch out for our next edition on a long live video that will be coming up very soon. We call it accounting for non-accountants. And this episode will entail so many things, comprising of how to prepare your profit and loss account, the purpose of profit and loss account, purpose of cash book, analysis of your indirect expenses, product costing, labor costing, because so many entrepreneurs don't know all this, and at EGI we will give you that knowledge free of charge. Thank you for being part of today's lecture. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.